Here we have Rebecca's first swim. So when we're working on swim, we want to think about getting the body nice and horizontal. So our first focus is to try and get the head down, get the hands entering sooner to a deeper target, and that allows the legs to come up, and then we want to get those legs a little straighter when they're behind us so that they fall within our body's depth. So some of the drills we've been working on are Superman, where we're focusing on looking down, getting our hands relaxed and down and getting our legs together. So after Superman, we move on to skate. So that's our first stroke. So with skate, we're thinking of kicking with one leg, one arm on one side to lift that same side's hip. So all the work happens on one side of the body, not the other. And while we're doing that one side of the body, we want to ensure that our head isn't moving and that our lead hand didn't move and that our legs kick back together. So those three things are going to allow you to remain streamlined through the glide portion of the stroke. So once we've set up that position in the water, we then start thinking about recovery. So we get our hand back, get the hip up. That gives us room to get our arm forward over the water. So we want to sweep wide and away and forward with that elbow to bring that arm forward. That's going to allow us to have a high elbow and a low hand on entry. So over the water here, we have a slightly high head. So this is part of the reason that the legs go down is when the head comes up. So arms reaching over the water, we want to think about those hips, giving us room to allow us to get our elbow up higher and our hand a little lower. So over the water, we can see some of the recovery you were working on. So thinking about that, sweeping wide and away. And again, if the hip doesn't move, just swing the arm right through the water, just to practice the move so that you're getting used to that. So in the last video we have is the one coming from the front. So here we want to make sure that our hands enter shoulder width apart and that our legs are up behind us. So the hands are entering just a little narrow here. That causes us to spread our legs out back, which is a lot of drag. Good work.